When you think about the perfect beach, white sands and crystal clear waters often come to mind. The problem is those idyllic beaches can be pretty far away and hard to travel to with families, and they can also be cost prohibitive, but I think I found the perfect compromise. And what makes this beach great for homeschoolers? I'll get to that in just a second. Real quick though, this is the second beach-themed video that I've made on the channel, and I made my son a beach-themed worksheet for homeschooling purposes. And I'll put it on the website, so if you're a homeschooler and plan on going to the beach, or if you plan on doing a maritime unit anytime soon, you can download it for free on the website and use it however you want to. To first understand my homeschooling beach of choice, you have to understand what Florida's 30A beaches are all about, so you can truly appreciate the beach this video is about. And so to learn about the 30A beaches, let's take a look at the map. What are known as the 30A beaches are a string of communities located on a street called 30A in Florida, much like the A1A located on the east coast of Florida, made famous by the greatest white rapper of my generation. But instead of being on the east coast, the 30A road is located in the panhandle of Florida. Unfortunately, the 30A road and the beach communities are so small they're not located on this map, so we're going to have to take this to the computer. Here you can see the 30A road. You can see that it's a road that travels Florida's panhandle coastline between Fort Walton Beach and Panama City. There are several different beach communities such as Seaside, Rosemary Beach, Sunnyside. They all have their own very interesting quirks and characteristics that make them unique. A quick Google search of Florida's 30A beaches will land you a plethora of websites explaining the allure of these hidden gems. What they describe as white sandy beaches, aqua blue gulf, although in my opinion it's kind of emerald green, but whatever. Along with state parks, regular festivals, and much more make it an incredibly popular beach destination. These beach communities contain multi-million-dollar homes sitting right on the water, and as you would expect with homes like these, they indeed have the white sands, they have the clear water, and they are truly amazing. The only problem with these beaches and homes is, like I mentioned earlier, they can be pretty expensive to rent out. Most of these homes are several $1,000s a night just to be right on the water. But herein lies the beauty of the beach this entire video is about. Destin, Florida. While not technically located on 30A, it's essentially the beach right next to the 30A beaches and therefore shares many of the same beach qualities of these more affluent neighborhoods, but due to the numerous high-rises and the law of supply and demand, you can generally rent out a very nice condo for about $100 a night. Obviously, that price is going to be seasonally dependent. My family visited Destin, Florida for the first time last month, and we were really pleased with the overall beach experience. The clear water really allowed us to interact with the marine wildlife. Everything from visualizing the fish that were swimming around our feet, to crabs on the sand and in the water, to even getting up close views of the jellyfish that were floating on by. And that's the main thing that makes this beach really great for homeschooling. Sure, a lot of beaches have local aquariums where you can go and see wildlife, but interacting with them in their natural habitat is a much more enriching and overall incredible experience. Even with the high-rise buildings located on the beach, due to the strict light pollution laws enforced to protect the turtle migration, you're still able to walk out in the evenings for amazing views of the stars and even get a really good view of the Milky Way galaxy for all the budding photographers out there. You might be thinking because of the high-rise condos, it might get really crowded, but we were there in the middle of the week in the first part of September and the beaches weren't crowded at all. I'm sure in the summer that's a different story, but that pretty much applies to every beach on the planet. My family has been pretty fortunate to have been able to visit beaches in Hawaii, the Caribbean, North Carolina, South Carolina, beaches along the east coast of Florida. But I have to tell you, after this last experience, I don't think there's a better bang for your buck than Destin, Florida. So just something to consider when you're planning your next beach vacation as a family, because I guarantee our next vacation to the beach, along with many ones after that, will be back in Destin. So with that, have a great day everybody, and happy homeschooling.